Hey, yo, Theo, man. This is Mickey calling from Seattle. So here's my situation, man. I'm 30 years old.
Thanks for calling in, Mickey from Seattle, and I will actually be up in Seattle or Tacoma next in a couple of weeks, next month, I think. Onward.
And I'm currently at the end stage of a lung disease. Now, my current lungs don't have very long left, probably about 2.5 years. Hopefully we can stretch them out. But the silver lining is that I'm going to be soon on the lung transplant list. I'm hoping. I'm going to get listed.
Wow, man! Congratulations on that. So you got two and a half years left on these ballast tanks you got in you now, and then you're going to get on the transplant list. That's beautiful. When I was young, my sister was born with like a rare disease called biliary atresia, and she got a liver transplant when I was 14. But I remember being young, and we spent a lot of time filling out these envelopes and mailing them off to strangers to get them to donate money to get that liver, because you got to get that liver. And I remember getting pissed even because there'd be shit I didn't get shit for Christmas or whatever. And I'd be pissed, and my sister was going to get a liver, and I wasn't getting, some fucking new BK Nights or some type of bullshit or some socks or whatever. Onward.
Which will give me a few more years to figure this whole thing out. And it's been a really difficult time, and I've been single through it. My question to you, man, is during this difficult time that's really ruined my confidence, I wanted to ask you and the viewers what they think. What are some good steps that I can take to start boosting my confidence and my self-worth to be able to start getting back out there and start talking to girls again?
Damn, boy. Freaking no-lung Mickey out there in the universe. He got a couple years left on them lungs, and he trying to inhale a little bit of love into his life, it sounds like. Man, that's brave, That's ballsy. Because a lot of people, they got a couple years left, and it sounds to me, it's obvious you're looking for a little bit of love, a little bit of that aorta pump, You're trying to get that hitter up in your systole and diastole. Because if you're looking for sex, you can get sex. You go to backpage.com, you go to eros.net, you go to freesalmon.net and get sex if you want it. But obviously you're looking for love. So that's, what, maybe we leave, look, guys, if you have advice for Tom, this dude's got 2.5 years left on his lungs. And I'm guessing if you don't get new lungs, it's a breather's ball game out here in the universe. And I'm not trying to be cold to you, but you probably know it better than anybody, Tomcat. Or Mickey. Sorry, I don't know why I called you Tomcat. Because I wasn't paying attention to my own thoughts. But Mickey, it's a breather's game out here. And if you ain't breathing, you out. And I hope that doesn't happen for you, man. And what I would like to do is, I'd like to ask our callers if you have advice. Mickey's got a couple years left, He's got them terminal lungs. Dude's got, he got them, he's coming in light in the lungs. And what do you suggest for him? How do you meet a lady? Some girls might think it's cool. You're not even going to be around for a long time, damn, that's dark. I'm sorry. I guess I'm feeling kind of maybe a little bit dark, but that might be a good pickup strategy, Hey, guess what? You only got to date me for a couple years, maybe lay down some money on your life insurance and, hit a lady up that way. It's a dark take, but I think these days, if a woman has a sense of humor, she'll like that. Because women want that rescue, and you got that rescue right now. You have that rescue that's all over you. Women want that, they want that man on that transplant list. They want that man who's, maybe is, on having a kidney issue or something, has been in a fire or something. Women are intrigued by that. They want that rescue. It's in their blood to want to help. So I think you're going to have that going for you. But how do you boost that confidence? Yeah, that's wild. That's really, really wild. But I think it probably comes back to how do we all boost our confidence? And part of it is just, I don't know if maybe some women have let you down or made you feel bad because of this issue, but if they have, man, you got to get back on there and just keep trying. You know? It's just like last week when I didn't even know if I wanted to, you know, I couldn't do it, but I just, you know, came back this week. You know, I had to freaking strap my lungs back in, get back into the studio. But I can say this, man, I'm going to be up in Seattle, up in your area, in Tacoma. Let me look and see when I am. Maybe we can find you a date. What about that? That's a good idea. I'll be up there in March 15th and 16th. I'll be in Tacoma at the Comedy Club. So, ladies, if there's anybody that lives in Seattle, or if you're a man and you have a friend that live out there that might be interested in meeting a guy like Tom, you know, that ticking Tom bomb, because that dude only got so much time. Oh, it's not even Tom. His name's fucking Mickey. Damn. Fuck, dude. Sorry, bro. Well, look, bro. Who cares what your name is, dude? You know what I'm saying? It's not about your name. It's about, you know, that you have bad lungs and that this is, you know, that what are you going to do? And I'm going to try to boost your confidence a little bit by saying, let's catch up when I'm out there in Tacoma and let's get you a date. That's fucking tricky Mickey, dude. You know? He's got them tricky airbags inside of him. You know, he's got 2.5 years left on his lungs. He got them leased. He's got them leased lungs. You know, and I had a bad lease on a car a couple years back. And it's not the same thing, but, you know, I only got so many miles. I can only drive, I got 4,000 miles a year on a lease. And Jesus, it was miserable. I remember pushing, sometimes I would have to push my car to get to where I was going to not have that odometer rack up. And, because it's expensive. But yeah, let's see if you have any ideas for Tom for boosting his confidence when he's under the gun of physical impairments. I know we got a boy down there in Alabama who doesn't have a leg and he stays confident. And I'd love to see maybe what his thoughts are if he doesn't mind hitting the hotline again. If you have an impairment and you deal with the confidence, but you got some ideas for my boy, why don't you hit us up and let us know? And we'll see if we can't help him out. That's exactly what I'm thinking right there.